Hi family, here we are. I was guided today to do the light workers, star seeds, healers, earth angel message, especially with I keep seeing 911 on the clock, which one of the messages for 911 is a Batman signal for the light workers to step into mission. So I usually do this reading once a month so that, you know, we are here to support each other, to help each other, get guidance from spirit from where we are on the journey of stepping into mission. That when we see 911 a lot on the clock, that's the Batman signal. Spirit is saying it's time to step into mission, right? With everything that's going on in the world, your service is needed. So let's see what the message is. I have, if you guys have been watching the other readings, I said I cut my tongue. So I've been feeling a lot of pain. I'm also feeling like, I don't know, it feels like I'm coming down with something. Feeling a little different today, my energy. But I'm not going to speak that into existence. So we'll see just about keeping this message light, hopefully, and short. I put some numbing agent on my tongue, so that's helping a little bit. But all right, let's get going. I'm going to say a prayer and we're going to get started. Thank you, angels and spirit guides. May this message reach everyone that needs it, and so it is. So I have the light workers oracle, I have the star seed oracle, and then I have messages from heaven, communication cards from deceased loved ones or ancestors, whatever heaven means to you. All right, so let's just get started. Spirit, just give me one card from this deck. If more comes, we'll talk about it. Because as you guys know, I love reading the messages from this book. It's just so beautiful, from the Lightworkers book. If you guys watch my previous Lightworker readings, then you know what I mean. I want to thank you all so much for your love and your support, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, for your donation, for purchasing decks and scheduling readings with me. God bless you all so much. May you always continue to be blessed, which I know you will be, and you are. And may you always continue to receive tenfold, infinity, and beyond all that you give. All right. And I have one message here for the collective, the light workers, healers, earth angels, and star seeds. We have here, trust in the plan. I'm going to read both of these, family, because I feel like the bottom of the deck energy has really makes such a huge difference as well. Very important message. Interesting because both of these cards, there is a masculine and a feminine here, okay? And because of what's going on with the world, with the wars and things like, and you know, in other areas of the world, depending on where you are, there was a unity, mass, collective meditation that Aaron how do you say his name, Spirit? Daughtry? Forgot how to say his name. But you guys must know exactly who he is. Most light workers and healers know who he is. He did one just yesterday, a unity where all the light workers got together and we all meditated together at the same time to send healing energy, love, and light to other areas of the world, especially everyone in Israel. And And that's what I'm seeing with this rainbow ascension, the rainbow bridge, bridging everything together. The meditation is still up there. If you haven't done what, if you didn't connect and yesterday, you can still do it. You can still send healing energy. We have here masculine and feminine sitting in the same position here, okay, with a light shining from their center, their core, their heart and solar plexus area, and shining out. So there is a very, look, with all the planets up here, there's a huge connection, okay, that's taking place right now within you. I want to read from the book, but it was interesting to see that they're sitting with their palms up, shining their light. We have your number 13, which is the number of the divine feminine. And it's also the death card number as well, of death. And 13 represents rebirth and transformation. But let's go ahead and read that. Wrong book. So it's not too late to still go ahead and do that meditation. He has it up on his channel. It's called a unity meditation to send healing energy, love, and light to everyone in need right now around the world. Trust in the plan. In preparation for radical growth, there can be temporary disorder and chaos. While the mind may worry that something is going wrong, the spirit knows that this is a way for the old to disassemble so the new can be formed. And so I guess it's also picking up on the eclipse energy. We're still in eclipse season and eclipse portal. The next eclipse is going to be on the 28th. It's going to be a partial lunar eclipse in Taurus. We're still in this Libra, this new moon solar eclipse Libra eclipse. And of course, eclipse can play out for the next 6 months. So back to this. The spirit knows that this is a way for the old to disassemble so that the new can be formed. Although you may feel out of control during such times, you do not need to resist the process. There is no need to attempt to impose your own sense of order upon the greater plan. You do not need to seek solutions, for there is no problem here in need of solving. What has been is being cleared away in preparation for the next chapter in your life. Have faith that all is well. What a beautiful message. Do not fear. You may see the life you have known appears to be ending. You may find that the things you used to do or the way you used to think no longer seem as relevant as they once were. Interesting, because in the daily readings, even in today's reading, it was a very strong message of something coming to an end in our lives collectively, okay? So that the new can come in. So that has been the message. That's also eclipse energy as well. You may feel your relationships and friendships are changing. Some may be even ending. Perhaps you find you no longer have the energy or motivation to keep certain relationships going in your life. That's not very good for your mental health, emotional health, and physical health. However, your energy is meant to be withdrawing from what it once supported. However, your energy is meant to be withdrawing from what it once supported. This is not an abandonment or betrayal. It is not selfish. It is honest. When you trust your spiritual growth, all that happens is love. That means that even an apparent loss always serves love, whether that is immediately obvious or not. It is sometimes necessary for both parties to become free to live their true destiny. Sorry if that other light keeps hurting your eyes. Life is a loving, creative journey for your soul. That means there will be times when the very things you have worked towards needs to crumble, so that the next evolution of your soul manifests so manifestation upon the earth can take place. It is natural, and although it can be challenging, to trust in a greater creative process during times when it seems as though there is only chaos and confusion, you are strong enough spiritually to do so, to feel peace during such times. You must trust in your own inner knowing over what appears to be. You are divinely scheduled to evolve at this point in your life. Can you sense an exciting growth phase happening for you? There is another way for you to live, to be, to thrive, and love in this world, and you are rapidly heading towards it. This is a time to surrender control and allow a higher power to direct your course. Many exciting new opportunities, situations, and connections will come into your life as a result of what you are experiencing now. It is all a part of the greater divine intelligence unfolding in loving service to your own sacred path, sacred life path. Have faith and stay true to your spiritual principles. Trust in an unfolding higher plan. Know that all changes in your life serve your higher good. The universe knows that what you need, and it is in the process of delivering it to you now. You're about to get everything that you need come to you. All is happening for a greater purpose. You can flow with the changes in loving trust. Your perfect time for resurrection will follow this deconstruction, and it will occur in the perfect way. So the crumbling is taking place in your life at this time. Surrender, let go, and allow. Allow what comes, allow what go. Allow what goes, sorry about that. Allow what goes, allow what crashes, allow what stays. Just be in the flow, feminine energy. Work on your resetting your chakras. Call in Archangel Michael. As a matter of fact, we're going to call in Archangel Michael today. Seems like we need that right now. This is going to be your invocation. I call upon the loving genius of divine order that is manifesting itself in my life now. I have gratitude for grace, compassion, truth, and liberation that is expressing itself through the changes now happening or soon to happen in my life. Thank you for always guiding me onto my truest and most joyful path. I ask through unconditional love for assistance, insight, and support to help me trust in the plan of love unfolding in my life. I ask for this same gift for all living beings through divine grace and my own free will. So be it, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Trust in the plan. What a beautiful message. Let's see what this number 18 is trying to say. Family of light. You have been spiritually, because I love it that it's the masculine and the feminine in the same position with the light coming out of them from the same place. You have been growing spiritually and your consciousness is expanding. It is transforming your experience of the material world from something you must control or conquer into a living expression of the radiant divine. As your appreciation and love for the material world becomes more unconditional, so too does the light that can flow into your aura, chakras, and physical body. As you physically expand, you may need more rest, healing, and meditation than usual to integrate this increasing degree of light in the consciousness it awakens within you. So listen to your body. If your body's telling you to take a rest, if your body's telling you to slow down, right? To take a day off, to unplug from the mass consciousness, I do feel something off within me right now, myself. So I'm probably going to be taking heed to this message and recharging, resting and recharging. The rainbow bridge is a term for the channel of light that moves through your chakra systems and along your spine, allowing spirit to enter your body and stimulate the development of your soul. This bridge comes to life as your consciousness is raised. It draws in higher energies that nourishes and awakens your body, mind, soul through your chakra system. So some of you guys could be going through a Kundalini awakening. Definitely look that up. Look up the symptoms of Kundalini awakening. Also look up symptoms of ascension. You guys are going through an ascension right now. That's why Spirit said trust in the plan. Your vibration is rising, which means whatever was connected to your old identity or your old vibration is crumbling out of your life. You are divinely guided and divinely protected during this transition. As your chakras become stimulated by the increasing influx of spiritual light, a clearing process begins, which supports the consequent expansion of your consciousness. This clearing is like a spiritual detoxification. It clears blocks from your mind, emotional body, physical body, as well as from your soul, such as unresolved past life issues. As these blocks are broken down and processed, emotional trauma stored in your organs and nervous system can be released. The body does keep the score. The body has a lot of memory. The body remembers all the trauma, and that's what's being released. And your energetic field becomes more spacious. This creates room for an increase of spiritual light. As I've been experiencing this, family, for 6 years now, it's quite beautiful, but it is not easy. It's not easy to regenerate your cells, upgrade your DNA, to clear away. It's quite the release process, which is uncomfortable, painful. By clearing all of this trauma, you are making room for the light, for unconditional love, for all that is, meant for you. And it is a beautiful process, but it is a very difficult one. It is a painful one. It does require a lot of patience, a lot of integration, a lot of shadow work, healing, inner child healing. This creates room for an increase of spiritual light. As a result, you feel clear about who you are and why you are here. And others are more clearly, and others see, not are, and others see more clearly when they are in your field. You become more powerful. Your energy field continues to clear itself, attracting more spiritual light, becoming more visible beyond physical limits. Others can be supported by your light, even if they cannot see your physical body. You are growing as a light worker and helping humanity in increasing ways while enjoying your own spiritual growth. You are opening to new consciousness now. With this comes new insight, awareness, and an awakening or deepening of your soul's talents, such as healing, clairvoyance, channeling, or telepathy. Your channels are being cleared and activated. Rest. Open up and allow. Be patient and trust in your process. If emotional content arises and you are concerned you might be falling back into old habits, do not be afraid. Find ways to express what you are feeling through writing, therapy, dance, music, and art, sound, and conscious movement. Explore your personal expression to allow for Spirit's expansion. This oracle brings an additional message from Spirit. Hold on. Ascension can be a wild ride. Anything is possible. The past is not an indicator. The future is not set. This is a moment to cultivate your deeper feelings of spiritual love and peace. Simply allow the genius of life to flow through you in whatever way it chooses. During Ascension, your life can change quite dramatically. Remember, trust in the plan. The Rainbow Bridge empowers us to rise from one reality into another. Even if your outer world doesn't change radically, internally you will feel as though you are living a different life. Eventually, the physical world changes will follow. Wow. As within, so without. As above, so below. Enjoy crossing the Rainbow Bridge into new consciousness, dear one. You have everything you need, and you are ready for this. It is meant to be. Your invocation. I call upon the unconditionally loving guidance that can assist me with mercy, grace, protection, and support. Through my ascension process, I accept this opportunity to grow spiritually and shift from one reality to a higher vibrational reality. I accept the opening of my chakras into a more loving consciousness. I accept the changes happening in me and in my life due to this spiritual growth. May I be held in tenderness and compassion as I release lower vibrational patterning and embody my authentic divinity. May the beings of unconditional love who assist the anchoring of a loving rainbow bridge of light upon this planet for the greatest good of all beings be empowered and invited to do so through my own free will. So be it, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Wow. Okay, big changes, family. Going up another level, ascending. This is quite the beautiful and empowering message. Okay, so actually I'm gonna leave that right there. Okay, so let's see, what is the starseed message for today, Spirit? For the collective? What's the starseed message? I'm working on my solar plexus today. And I do feel a lot is being released for my solar plexus as well. Okay, Spirit, give me one message here for the, okay. We have the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. Interesting, right? Because then we have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary and inspired ideas. Interesting, right? Because I was inspired to do this reading because I kept seeing 911. I kept seeing, you know, we did the collective unity meditation with Aaron yesterday, and you know, to send love and light to, you know, everyone that's experiencing the effects of the war in real time in their life. You know, there's a lot of destruction right here. Mars, conflict, anger, right? And there was a message that I posted today on Instagram. It was actually a message from today, from this book that I was reading. And it said message for the 16th, which is today. And it said, I'm going to read it, violence and war. People make great mistake thinking that freedom, equality, and brotherhood can be introduced by capital punishment and violence. In the law of God, if the law of God does not coincide with the law of men, which law should be listened to? The law of God says, all are brothers. Right here, softening to love. The law of men says, kill your enemies. People often do completely stupid and cruel things and tell lies when they come to power. This does not happen by chance, but is a general rule, a necessary requirement of people in power. If you want to be set free from the power of people, you should seek the power of God. If you feel protected by God, then people cannot do anything to you. And I don't know if you could see, it says October 16th up there. So, so interesting, right? That message, that was the message, and this is what's going on out in the world. The only thing that we can do as light workers, healers, starseeds, earth angels is send healing energy, send love, send light, which is why we're here today. So that we can support each other, so we can rest, to integrate, to recharge, and get back out there with spreading our light and our love. All right, the great severing. Let's read this. I don't know what page it's on. '72. The great severing. And this is also part of this crumbling that we read from the book earlier. This is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. The warming planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. I'm going to take a pause for a second and say that, remind you guys that on the community board, I did post the forgiveness guided affirmations. I posted align with unconditional love affirmations as well. So that can help to reprogram your subconscious mind and heal from whatever is still weighing on your heart, okay? When it comes to resentment, anger, and unforgiveness. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the ever-changing source of love. We're all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. Keep coming back to love. Ask yourself, what will love do? See only love, and bring love into every situation. That is what light workers do, right? When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our heart to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world, finding a way to see the innocence in all people, especially in yourself. How are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften towards those who have hurt you? So it is a very strong message of forgiveness here, okay? And you've been asked to see the bigger picture thinking. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. The Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet, to take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you, by those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionaries, thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you've been called to usher in. If so, this card is a confirmation that it's divinely guided. Your ideas are your answered prayers. The Pleiadians support us in this important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decision we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all of its species. They're calling you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it through with daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and to try not to worry about what others think, for it takes great courage to pave a new path. To trust a vision before it's a reality. To trust a vision takes great courage to pave a new path. Wow. And to trust a vision. All right, so let's see. Let's get a message from Archangel Michael, and then we'll get messages from heaven, and then we'll wrap. I still have one more reading to do. I want to get some meditation in, recharge a bit. I'm feeling energy, very strongly. Archangel Michael, what message do you have for our light workers, healers, starseeds, and earth angels? The way forward is open, and you are protected. Archangel Michael is with you now. Yeah, you are protected. You are so protected. All these fears with the trusting of the plan, and the great severing, right, with Mars energy. Look, remember we talked about you will manifest what you need, and here it is. Express gratitude as if your plans have come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance that you need, very much so. Even though you cannot see it, I'm actively working on this situation. I'm here guiding you. So if you guys do feel fear, what we picked up here in the energy as you are going through this ascension, which is not easy to do, right? You're being asked to trust the plan here. It is a good time to maybe meditate with Archangel Michael. Reiki Rachel has a good one. Nikki Sutton has a good one. There's a lot of really great Archangel Michael meditations. You'll automatically feel better, feel more at peace. You'll feel cradled. You'll feel the light around you, okay, which will make you feel more safe. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. And these are at the bottom of the deck. All is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. That's why we keep seeing 911. I will be here to help you every step of the way. The way forward is open. You're here. You're right here. Right? You're on this journey, this beautiful journey. Okay? You're being guided by your intuition. But this journey is going to have ups and downs, as you can see here. Right? But you're headed here towards joy. That's the destination. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. Archangel Michael will guide you. I will guide you to your personal and spiritual freedom. So you're on the journey. The way forward is open. The path is open. Okay? And it's now up to you to have the courage to take those steps forward. Let's get a message from heaven. Whatever heaven is to you. I love this deck. The messages are just really beautiful. And I felt it would be appropriate right now with this reading to get a message from Spirit, from your loved ones in heaven. What is the message here? For the light workers, healers, earth angels. It's not easy. With great power comes great responsibility. You know? It's not easy when you're an empath and you keep ascending and your energy becomes more sensitive. It's like I did a deep clean in my house the day after the eclipse, and I guess I didn't realize I was using some cleaning products that, you know, the scent was really strong and it really affected me, like not in a very good way. My system, I got a headache. My system was taken out of balance. I'm just very sensitive. I can't even, certain smells are just stronger. I am a highly sensitive person already as it is. And I just can't use these certain cleaning products anymore. Feels like. Stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. Stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. Somebody needs to, right? Somebody needs to stand up for what's right. And of course, it's the light workers, the healers, the star seeds, the earth angels. Okay? What else here? You are ready for a change of scenery and explore. You know, it's like you got to have experiences, right? It's like you don't want to reach the end of your life and look back and say, you know, and wish that you lived more of your life and had more experiences. Yeah, of course, some of these experiences are going to be painful, but at least you had experiences. You don't look back and say, you know, I wish I would have done more, or I wish I would have done this and that and not, you know, settled in my life, right? So you are ready for a change. And that's why I feel like you're energetically sending that signal out emotionally that you're ready for a change, and the universe is matching your energy. We have find a way to bring harmony back into your life. Take the first steps. I said take the first steps towards joy. Take the first steps. You're headed towards joy, right? It's important to just take that step and then work on continuing to take it every single day, slow and steady. You're just getting started. I heard Spirit say, easy does it. You're just getting started. You're still transforming. You're going through your chakra activations. Just be very gentle with yourself. Be graceful with yourself. And just keep taking the steps, slow steps, one step at a time here. Find a way to bring more harmony and balance back into your life. Take the steps towards that. Trust, love, and appreciation. And appreciate yourself. Show respect for you. This is the self-love journey. It's taking that first steps, right, towards restoring the balance back into your life in however way that you're being guided to intuitively. Your body gives you messages. You're getting ideas and intuitive downloads on how to bring back the harmony into your life. You can call in the angels and ask the angels to help you. Archangel Metatron can help you to see more clearly what needs to be done to bring harmony and balance back into your life. For some of you guys, it could be working out, moving your body, mind, body, soul, mind, body, spirit, right? For others of you guys, could be spending more time in stillness, and practicing mindfulness and meditation so you can receive the messages from and the integration. For others of you guys, it could be reading more books, okay? Spending more time in nature to bring more harmony and balance into your life. For some of you guys, it could be trying to balance out work-life balance, work-life love, work-life, friends, family, things like that, okay? The universe is all about, one of the laws of the universe is the law of balance, right? So it really is important here. You're being guided by your spirit team to come back into harmony, come back into balance here, and stand up for yourself, for what is right, okay? You are being supported and you're being protected as you take these steps forward here, okay? This is your message, family. I hope you enjoyed it. And we're here for each other, right? A lot of people really rely on, depend on us for our healing energy and for our services, but the healer also needs healing as well. And I do these messages here every so often, at least once a month. I try to, so that we can be here for each other and help each other on this journey of ascension and healing. So we can get our own personal, right, more personal messages from our spirit team, from our guides regarding our own healing journey. If you would like your own to schedule your own personal reading, the information will be in the description box below. If you guys would like to get in touch with me, that information on my website will be on the description box below. Thank you for supporting me on my other platforms as well. I love you all. Thank you for your donations, for purchasing decks, for showing up, for every which way that you do for yourselves, for each other in our community, and for me. God bless you all so much. May you always continue to be blessed. And may you always continue to receive tenfold, infinity, and beyond all that you give. And so it is. Namaste, family. I'll see you next time.